And that's the other decision. That was to develop our own technology from scratch. To be honest, it's not a decision that's very easily to defend. Especially not for a small startup company that's only got very limited bandwidth to produce their first title. You know, we've been discussing this decision many times over the year within the studio. Building your own tech costs a hell of a lot of money and time. It takes months simply to get anything up and running. It takes years to make a game working, and perhaps close to a decade to perfect your entire tool set. It's an enormous investment, especially if you're not planning on selling that technology. So perhaps the pragmatic approach would have been to buy Quake or Unreal or the Criterion engine instead and build on top of that. Off-the-shelf engines were already mature when we started out and only got better since. And frankly, great games are made using them. So why am I so happy we've spent all that time building our own engine? Does it make the game look better? Arguably. Does it allow us to make our games quicker? Maybe. Maybe not. Was it cheaper than buying it off the shelf? Well, hell no, it wasn't. But we're very happy for a number of reasons. The technology you use becomes part of your game's DNA. It's part of what makes your game unmistakably different. This technology is created by us. It's created for us and for our games. If our ideas about the game we want to make changes, then the technology changes with it. We, as a studio, are in control of where we want to take it. And we will never be limited by someone else's decisions of how the technology works. If it doesn't work for us, at least then it's because we haven't perhaps tried enough or we've made the wrong decisions. But that is ourselves. And that's what great games are about. They're about unique experiences that set apart yourself from others. Those unique experiences require, I think, unique technology from studios who are in control of their own destiny, who invent the games that they envision. You know, Little Big Planet from startup Media Molecule could only have been made because of their highly unique technology. The train section in Uncharted 2, fighting on top of the Titan in God of War 3, all unique experiences and all based on unique technology. But of course, this is not limited to big blockbuster Sony games, although, there's a certain appeal to that thought. A lot of uniquely creative indie game creators develop their own technology as well, from scratch or by mixing and matching parts, and the results are really credible. There's another very important factor, and that's that creating your own technology means that you attract the sort of people who like to make technology, not simply use it. The culture of invention is different to that of production, and we certainly feel like the inventor types exactly because of this. What's important here is that we've made decisions which really influenced our franchise, and these decisions are often very, very risky. And certainly don't follow what is known as, sensible decision making. But if you want to create something truly unique, you'd better come up with something, unconventional and make some really tough decisions. And be prepared to invest in them for the long run.